Hey everyone, welcome back to LightHearted. I'm Britton.
And I'm Rachel. Before we jump into today's episode, be sure that you download this episode because it really helps us reach more people. Today we're talking about something that we felt like we needed to talk about because it's kind of hitting both of us right now.
Yes, it is. We're talking all about how to live and love life even when it feels super repetitive. Okay, so I have a question to kind of just kickstart the episode here. Have you ever had a moment where you're just going through like your normal day, your normal activities, and nothing is wrong? Like nothing's wrong, but suddenly you're just like, wait, this is it? Like this is my life, this is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time.
I feel that way too.
It happens at really random times too.
Yeah. Like I'll just be like walking through the grocery store.
Yeah.
Just be like, man,
what am I doing?
Man, why am I doing this?
I'm buying pasta.
Again.
For the 10th time this year. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
And then you feel guilty for feeling that way.
Yeah.
Because you're like, wait, like I have a good life. I have some good things going for me.
Right. Yeah.
Why do I feel like this? That's so hard.
It's so hard. I feel like for me and in my life, this is probably true for everyone, but it just goes in seasons where it's just like, I'm feeling really happy in my life. I'm feeling really good with what I'm doing. And then one day out of nowhere, it just hits you and it's like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's been so true for both of us in our separate lives, but also in our podcast life. Yeah. As we've hit this so many episodes at this point. We're in season 4 and we truly do love it and feel a passion for it, even with all the technical difficulties and all the things that have happened. But sometimes it just feels like, what are we doing the same thing over and over and over again to no response, to no, even if you're getting a response, it's like,
yeah,
is this just
like,
what
to
I
no
do?
avail.
Is this just what I do? Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's when I plan a trip.
Yeah, love that.
Not always, but yeah, I feel like that's probably pretty common though.
Yeah, I definitely don't think we're the only
yeah.
ones to. Yeah.
And I know we keep coming back to this at all of the episodes so far this season. The beginning of the year is just hard. It's just hard. Bottom line.
Yes.
Especially like January, February, March, like where we've been and where we are.
And it won't stop snowing.
Yeah.
It's still snowing out right now.
It is.
I'm so sad.
I'm tired of the snow.
I feel like my default phrase anytime like I'm struggling though, like it's like if I'm like walking through the grocery store, I'll just be like, why is this great thing happening right now?
You do say that a lot.
I say it all the time.
You do. In fact.
Yeah. It's like if I like spilled a gallon of milk on the floor, I'd be
Yeah.
like, why did that great thing just happen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about our brains because our brains are so cool. So your brain is actually designed to make life feel repetitive.
Well, that's rude.
Agreed. Hard agree. It is true though. So your brain uses something called autopilot. We all know what that means, to conserve energy because there's so much in our day-to-day that is the same, right? Like you have to wake up, you have to blink, you have to have your heart beating. Like, So your brain really utilizes autopilot to conserve its energy. So once something becomes familiar, it becomes your routine, your drive to work, your regular habits that you have. Your brain stops fully processing what it is that you're doing and you just do it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, which can be so nice, but
or bad when you click on TikTok when you were meaning to check your emails.
Yeah. And then you don't remember what you were doing.
No. So it's not necessarily that life is boring. It's just our brains telling us, we've seen this before.
Yeah, that's so true. And there's also this thing called hedonic adaptation. Basically, we get used to pretty much everything. Like if it's something you do more frequently, you get used to it. Mm-hmm. So things that once felt exciting, they just become normal. So like if you go on a record-breaking roller coaster, that's exciting, right?
Yep.
But if you woke up every morning and you went on this record-breaking roller coaster, how long do you think it would take before you were like, this is just part of my day?
Yep.
It's not record-breaking anymore.
Probably 2 weeks because that's how long it takes to...
to like form a habit. Yeah. So it's like, okay, after a few days, even the most exciting thing, it's just a thing.
Yep.
So sad.
That makes me feel so much better because sometimes I'm like, wait, why doesn't this feel as exciting as it used to? And that's so sad sometimes.
I think it's the most sad when you realize that.
Yeah.
Like, because like when you're going through it, you're just going through it. But then when you're like, this used to bring me so much joy.
Yeah, and it can still bring you joy, but it's just not the level of...
Yeah, of like new, fun, exciting. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, like, for instance, something that, like, still brings me joy and still always has and probably always will, but...
Oh, what is it? Everybody make a guess in the comments right now.
Okay, my first King concert, the adrenaline rush was insane. I was so nervous. The 15th King concert...
Still fun.
Still so much fun. Love them. I still love it.
Yeah.
There wasn't as much anxiety, so, like, that's a plus. But it was just like, yep, okay. Yeah. Like, let's grab these things. This is what I need for the road trip. Here's what I need for this. Here we go. Let's go. Sing the songs. And again, literally still love it so much. But it's not like the first time.
Yeah, I feel like a certain level of anxiety for new things, it like helps with the excitement.
Oh, it for sure does.
Yeah, so then being like, what am I going to pack? What do I do? What do I wear? How do I do this? Like, it is kind of fun to be like, holy crap. Like, I am just problem solving all of these things.
Like, if I could relive one day to get the same feelings back, that's what I would pick. Because
I love that.
It's just so fun.
Yeah. Yeah. But then it's like, there's comfort in knowing that, like, you're good at it and you know what you're doing. Right. But then also, like, man, like, I feel like I've lost the, like, the anxious excitement that, like, sometimes feels good to have. Yeah. I just kind of want to point out here too that, like, it's not because something's like the fact that you got used to it, it's not because that's wrong. Like,
right. No.
Right. So, like, if your brain gets used to things, like, that's not wrong. Your brain's doing what it should be doing. Mm. It's because, like, your brain is being as efficient as it possibly can. And so, like, you go to concerts a lot. Guess what? Like, your brain is going to be in concert mode. Yep. Like, it wants to be efficient. It wants you to not feel anxious all the time. Yeah. So I think a few questions, like, if this isn't quite landing or you're, like, having trouble nailing down, like, the emotions that we're talking about, I guess, a few questions to think about is, like, where in your life does it feel like you're just doing the same thing every day? Ooh. Like, yeah. And sometimes there's comfort in that, right? For sure. Like, I'm like, I know every day I'm going to go to bed and that makes me so happy. Like, it's that brings comfort. Yeah. And that's an okay repetition.
Right. Exactly.
Right. But if it's like, man, I hate my drive to work and I hate this and I hate that and I hate that and da. And, like, my whole day is just exactly the same. And there's no joy in this whole day. Like, let's look at where things feel repetitive. Mm-hmm. Later, we'll talk about what to do about it. So I'm curious, like, are there specific, like, seasons of your life or moments where, like, you can kind of look back and say, like, man, I was unhappy, but this is why. Like, it was because life felt so da.
Ooh, easy answer. Pandemic.
That was just like living the same day.
That was the most repetitive year of my life. Like, the whole thing was just like, huh. And, like, even if you're going out, I feel like life can be repetitive, but it's like a joyful repetitive, like we were talking about. So yeah. And, like, not saying I hated every second of it, but it was not fun. Mm-mm. It was waking up and it was, you know, playing with kids. Love kids. Love doing that.
Love them so much.
It was putting them down for a nap. It was making a turkey roll up. It was watching a show while they slept and then getting them up from, you know, it was just like,
same thing every day.
I feel like, okay, talking about that, like, the pandemic was rough, but, like, I feel like I bet moms struggle with the repetitive thing so much more than anyone else.
It's exhausting. Yeah. I saw a TikTok video once that made me feel so much less alone, like, while I was in the middle of, like, little kid momming. I feel like I'm in a different stage now and, like, I'm having fun.
Yeah, I feel like when they get a little bit older, it's not as
like, yeah, like, I'm having a lot of fun now. But I saw a video where it was like, oh, so being a mom is just like choosing what everyone eats every day, 6 times a day until you die. And I was like, yeah, that's it. Like, that's how I felt every day, where it was just like, what do you want for breakfast? What do you want for lunch? Yeah. How many snacks do you need? What do you want for dinner? Yep. Like, and it was just like, I'm going to do this until I die.
Well, I just feel like the toddler stages are so hard too, because it's like, oh, well, they only eat goldfish. let's get the goldfish out. Okay, this every day. Chocolate milk. Here we go.
Like, whatever you want.
We're
Stay
rolling
alive.
with it. Let's keep going.
Just keep eating.
Same TV show, same bedtime routine. And like, there's good in routine, but
yes. And like kids thrive in routine.
Oh, yeah,
and
for
so
sure.
like, I think I could look at it like that too, where it was like, okay, like I am sacrificing so that he can have a good routine and that's fun.
right.
And then like over time I did find joy in the routine, but I definitely think like when you don't like make it intentional,
Yep.
it becomes tedious.
Yep. I think one of the hardest parts about this is when the guilt comes in.
Guilt is so mean.
Yeah, I honestly like I love guilt in some moments. It's good to have. It's like every other thing, but it is not fun.
No, I don't like it.
So it makes you feel really bad because you're like, why am I not happy with what I have? Because we have good lives.
Yeah.
So it can feel like sometimes you're just wasting your life, even if nothing is wrong.
100%. I think there's definitely this quiet dissatisfaction that doesn't feel like big and scary and dramatic enough for people to just talk about it. But like it's still heavy. And when you're the one going through it, like it feels like a lot. Mm-hmm. But like from the outside looking in, you're kind of like, okay, well, you get to just like stay home with your kids, or like,
Yep.
COVID, you wore sweatpants and watched TV and ate turkey roll-ups. Like,
Yep.
But like when you're going through it, you're like, man, this is just like
hard.
meh. Yeah, I feel so meh about my life. Yeah. So I think sometimes like we're just so disconnected too. Mm-hmm. And so like physically we're in our life, but emotionally we are very, very not present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is so good. And I think a lot of the time we label it as boredom, but a lot of the time it's actually disconnection.
Yeah. So. What emotions come up for you when life feels the same every day? In a bad way though. Like, cause I think like if you're like, oh, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to wash my face and brush my teeth. Like that feels good.
Yep. Like again, our brains thrive off of routine, but
you hate routine. Like,
isn't that so funny?
It's so silly. Yeah. So what emotions come up when life feels the same every day in a bad way?
Yep. That's a good question. What about you? How do you feel about that?
The emotions that come up for me, like I think it's boredom, but then underneath it is like I'm just completely like withdrawn
from life.
Like I'm not doing things intentionally.
Yep.
And I can feel it.
Yep.
So I wouldn't even say like, oh, I feel sad or I feel frustrated. I'm just kind of like, I feel withdrawn.
Yep.
I'm just like, okay. Like, why is this great thing happening? Cool.
I know we keep coming back to the topic of filming season 4, but that's how we felt at the beginning. I think that's why we were struggling so much.
Yeah, because we were just like,
we were disconnected from what we were doing. We were saying what we had to say, but we weren't really engaging in the topic.
Totally. Yeah.
So that's why we had to scrap some of those.
We literally went through our topic list like 5 times just to be like, no, like that just doesn't feel right. Like
took everything out.
We redid the whole thing. Yeah. It was crazy. But it's good, like, because I definitely feel more fire about the topics now.
Yeah.
And so, like, it's easier to not, like, be like, okay, why is this great thing happening?
Cool, let's talk about this. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, and then I think another one that I really like to think about, okay, do you think your emotions on a bad day, on a bad routine day?
Bad day.
Do you think it's more about your environment or your mindset?
Mindset.
Yeah? Let's, like, I agree with you, but
for my life,
let's play
least.
both here. Okay, so environment.
I think that has to do with a lot of people.
I agree.
But I think for me, it's mindset.
I think mine's mindset too. Yeah. But I do think like if you don't feel safe where you live or you have a crappy job that like just genuinely is like a thankless job.
Yeah.
Like I think that can be really hard to like find joy in the routine. But yeah, I think for me it's mindset too. Yeah. Okay, I think another big piece of this is how often we're mentally living in the future. I think that's where like my mentality struggles is I have a tough time like being here.
Yep.
Like,
oh gosh, this is gonna make me cry.
It's just always
it's
like
so real.
Next thing.
Why do we do that? I hate it.
It's exhausting.
It is exhausting.
Yeah.
Because okay, I look back at my life and the seasons where I felt next thing. Now I'm like, dang it. Like I wish I just would have enjoyed it because now I wish I could go back to that.
Yeah. Like, wow, I really missed out on
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Live in the moment. I mean, everyone says it, but we don't do it.
No. And I think like Earth is just getting faster and faster paced too.
Oh my gosh. I was just talking about this yesterday.
It is so hard to live in the moment.
It is.
When you have people like texting you about events 3 months from that like don't need to be figured out right now. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
I think there's a balance because it is important to look forward. Otherwise, you have nothing to look forward to.
Yeah.
It is important to plan for the future. It is important to have goals and dreams. But when you're so focused on that you're not living in the present, it's
that's exhausting.
It's so sad and it's exhausting. Yes. My sister was talking about yesterday, a TikTok came up on her For You page, and it was this girl just like doing her daily stuff, brushing her teeth, doing her skincare, doing like all her daily stuff. And she was like, you know, like brushing her teeth and doing her skincare.
Saw this.
She goes, wait, I don't have to be in a rush. Doing her laundry, throwing it in. And it's like, why? That's so real.
Yeah. It's like, what would happen if we just like
stopped,
slowed down for a second?
Like actually just take time.
Yeah. Cause like we are all like, our brains are fried. Like we are so tired because everybody's moving 5 bajillion miles a second. Like we're all moving so fast and taking care of so many things. Mm-hmm. And so then if it's like, oh no, I can just put lotion on my face right now. I don't also need to be doing XYZ. Like I can just like do my skincare and like calm down. Calm.
The world's so fast paced, and actually something recently that I have done for myself to take a step back is I know there's some people that talk really slow. I get it. But like I always had my YouTube videos on like at least 1.5 speed or 2x speed, like just trying to get more stuff into my day, right? Bible app, reading faster.
Yeah.
Podcasts faster. And I'm like, let's just put it on the normal speed. Why am I rushing all of it?
Yeah.
I'm rushing everything. And that kind of makes me feel anxious, like listening to things so fast. So yeah, just try that. Put your audiobooks and your podcasts on the normal speed.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to do that because mine are so fast.
I am sure they are. But like, I get it. There's some people that talk really slowly.
Yeah.
Like,
I can't even bear to listen to us like on 1 speed.
Britain.
I have to like bump us up to like 1.3 and then I'm like, okay.
That's fine occasionally, but listen.
I need to do this.
You need to do
I need to do this.
It's important
this is gonna help.
For your brain.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So you guys try it at home. Let us know.
Fine, I'll do it. You guys
it.
have to do it with me. Okay, no, I'll try it.
Okay, love that.
Because I think like, yeah, as you were saying that, I was like, I do the same thing. Mm-hmm. Like every video I watch, everything I'm listening, every book I listen to, every podcast I listen to, it is just pumped up a whole bunch.
Half the time when I'm watching movies, I'm like, oh, I can't wait for this scene. I can't wait for the end. So then I can do the next thing.
And you just
even though I'm enjoying the movie, I'm just like, I can't wait for the next thing.
Yeah.
Why? Just enjoy the dang movie.
We all do that though, I think. Yeah. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Man. Okay, we all need to just slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, so like mentally living in the future and then just going as fast as we can to get there.
Yeah, so it's like, I'll feel better when blah, blah, blah. Like whatever happens, whenever it happens.
Yeah.
So I think it's really easy to focus on stuff like when I get this job, I'll be happier. Or when I don't know, any example. Throw in anything here. But like.
Whatever you're working on.
Yeah. Whenever this is done, I can just rest. I'll feel better. And it's like, no, it's okay. Where you're at. Like. The progress is so important. And I think that's something that I've learned so much over the last couple years. Like, yes, the outcome of whatever you're trying to get to is so cool and so fun. Enjoy the season leading up to it because it's a cool season.
Yeah.
Like, quit just trying to get to the end goal. Like, yeah, the end goal's awesome.
But then it's done.
Then it's done.
So enjoy it.
Enjoy the season leading up to it because it's a cool season.
I just think that's such a good way to put it. Because like truly how much of our lives are we missing out on because we're just waiting for it to be different?
So much.
Yeah. That's sad.
It is sad.
And then when the big thing finally happens, we adapt to that too. And then it's over and it's sad again.
And then it's the next thing.
Yeah.
You're chasing the next thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're feeling that way about the thing that you wanted so bad.
Do
you realize that?
I think that's a wild thing to think about is like
you're
you're nonchalant about this thing.
You work up to this. You work so hard for this. You're waiting for this season to happen. You're so focused on it. It happens. You're doing it. And then you're like,
okay,
what's the next goal? Cool.
That's
this
sad.
is what I'm doing now. It is sad.
I don't like that. Okay, we are going to be more intentional. That's what we're going to do. We're going to pay attention and get into our lives more. Holy crap. That's so sad. So some questions to consider. We can answer a few of these. I just think I think specifically for this topic, we've kind of like veered away from listener questions, but I also think like this one might take some thought.
Yeah.
So what have you caught yourself waiting for lately? Like, what do you feel like you're waiting for right now?
I don't know, just for life to feel fun. Lately, it's been I'm waiting for summer, but I'm just waiting for life to pick back up and be the pace that I like.
Yeah.
Because I just kind of feel about right now.
That's fair. Yeah. I love that.
That's a good question.
Have you ever reached something you thought would change everything and then it did not?
I think there's a lot of things in life, though, that happens.
Maybe I think like small scale. Yeah. Oh, connected.
Yeah. We know what we're talking about here.
Yeah. Like smaller scale things. I agree with that. Where it's like, man, I thought this thing would just improve my life and it's okay. Like, it's all right.
I will say, adding onto our house, I thought was going to just like really kick me into high gear to make all these amazing changes in my life. Better sleep schedule, better self-care, a better routine, working out. And in all reality, I should have known better. It's like, no, you have to actually try to do those things.
What?
Moving into a new space isn't going to fix that.
Yeah.
It may motivate you for sure. It's like getting a cute new workout set makes you want to work out, right? But like at the end of the day, you still have to try.
That is so true. Or like every time I buy a notebook and I'm like, you're going to fix my life. Like, I'm going to just organize it.
We need to quit relying on things.
Yeah. And like find it within yourself.
Find it within yourself. Like use things to motivate you. Don't use things to change you.
I almost think, did we talk on here about like pinch points? Where it's like, okay, find your pinch points and solve those. But like, the motivation needs to come from within.
Yep.
Where it's like, okay, man, like we don't have a computer. How are we supposed to edit a podcast if we don't have a computer? That's a pinch point. We have to go get a computer. That problem is solved. But like that doesn't like make the podcast.
Edit, yeah.
Yeah. It's like we still have to film. We still have to edit. We still have to upload it. We still have to do all of those things.
Yep.
Like, but we like got rid of a pinch point, which was the tool that we needed.
Yeah,
so it's like, oh man, if I had a yoga mat, I could sit on my hardwood floor and exercise. That's a pinch point. Yeah. I like that. Okay. Last question. Do you think, this is like a conspiracy theory, do you think we've been conditioned to expect life to feel exciting all the time?
Yes.
Same.
Social media.
Yes. Yeah.
Disney movies, honestly, like.
I even think about like the Disney moms because I was like, man, when I'm a mom, it's going to be so fun. And like it is. I want, if my kid is ever listening to this, I want him to know that like I have fun momming him. Okay. But I felt like in all of like the TV shows and movies I watched, it was like the moms are going to brunch with their mom friends and they're going to Pilates and they're getting their hair done once a week. And I was just like, man, momming is fun. Like you just dump your kids off at school and go get your hair done all the time.
Yeah.
Like that's great. It is not that.
No.
Yeah. So I feel like I was conditioned to be like, this is not what I thought it was going to be.
This is not, yeah. Oh, that's so hard though.
Yeah. Like Disney movies set you up for failure sometimes.
Social media. It really does.
We talked about it though, where it's like, okay, like we have times and places for like specific motivation with that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And I stand by that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's dragging you down,
don't do it.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Okay. So if and when life feels repetitive, what do we actually do about it? Because I feel like the answer isn't just change your whole life now. But I feel like a lot of times that's what we think about. It's like, oh man, I need to get a new house. I need to get a new husband. I need to get... Okay, that may be a little far, but like, I feel like that
I've never thought that actually. I'm going to...
That's great. That's really awesome.
But yeah, where it's like, I just need to do this massive overhaul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On every aspect of my life. I need a new wardrobe. I need a new makeup routine. I need a new job.
It's crazy how often that thought process comes up too, where it's like, if I just fix everything in my life, everything will be fine.
But it won't be.
It won't be. I think most people don't need a new life. I think they need to learn to experience their life differently.
Ooh, I like that.
It's a hard change to make.
It is.
Because I think we also have been conditioned to like want things, which isn't bad. I don't like wanting things isn't bad. But if you're wanting it so that it can fix your life and bring you happiness, like chances are not very good of that happening long term. But yeah, so I think we just need to learn to experience the things that we already have in our lives differently with more appreciation.
I love that.
Yeah. So let's talk about a few things we think you can do to kind of get you started on that little journey. It's a tough one. We are still learning. We are still working on these things.
Yep.
It's
like every topic we talk
like
about.
every time. Yeah, I'm like, we're not talking about this because we're perfect at it. We're talking about it because it needs to be talked about.
Yep.
Okay. I think one of the things that we have kind of referenced already is just like breaking autopilot. Okay. So your brain craves novelty. It wants new things. It wants fun things. It doesn't have to be big. It just needs to be a little bit different. Okay. So like if that means you take a different route to work that day or to your kid's school or wherever, that's new. That's something different and kind of fun. If you change a small thing in your morning routine, like buy a different color of a bottle of lotion, like that might be different.
Yep.
Try something new, even if it's little. Like if there's a skill you've always wanted to try, like
add that in
somewhere. Yeah. Like any micro changes you can make will make life feel a little bit fresher to your brain.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you have like micro changes that you try to do like before you're like, I just need to add on to my house or I just need to buy 15 workout sets? Like, what do you do to be like, no, this can be fun?
Oh, goodness. One thing that I saw online and I did try it and I really do like it, putting my sneakers to work out by my bed instead of my slippers.
Ooh, that's cute. Because then your brain sees it as something different.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
And it kind of like wakes you up a little bit faster. Like, oh, yes, this is what I want to do. Remember me yesterday that really wanted to work out tomorrow?
A friendly reminder.
Here you go. Does it always work? No. But like at least it's there to kind of shake things up.
Yeah. I love that. That feels like when you were talking about like organizing your phone.
Yeah.
And how like you'll swap the apps around so that it's like your brain will like naturally click on the things that you want it to click on.
Yeah. If you didn't hear that episode, that was like
that was
one
a
of the
good
great
one.
things for me.
Yeah.
Like
that's like life changing.
The Bible app where Instagram was.
Yeah.
Because you really do autopilot click on social media or whatever apps you use all the time. Like you don't even think about it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like the people that get in their car and they start driving to work when in reality it's Sunday and you're going to church. Like
yeah, but you're like, oh, like my brain is just doing its thing.
Yep, it's just doing its thing.
So I like that though, because I feel like that's like the real life version of switching your apps around where it's like, oh, instead of my sleeping stuff, I'm putting my workout stuff there. And instead of my energy drinks, I'm going to put a bottle of vitamins so that I remember to take a vitamin pill instead. Like that's so good.
So true.
Okay, so switch the things around.
Do you guys want to know my somewhat micro change that I made recently that has changed my life? One of the changes that I have recently made, honestly, I thought it was going to be a lot harder than it has been, which is kind of surprising because usually things are...
It's like the opposite where it's like, man, this is so much harder than I thought.
I started sleeping without my phone in my room, which to some people might be like, okay. And to others, that's like, that's crazy.
No, that's like a big deal.
It is a big deal. And when I tell you, it's the best decision I have ever made in my life. And I just want everyone to experience this because holy cow, I did not expect it to, like, I did it for like, I scroll late at night and when I can't sleep, I grab my phone. And when I get up, the first thing I do is grab my phone. And so I did it for that. But honestly, I love it for a million different reasons. It's so nice. My room is a calm place. And it's just like the first thing I do when I wake up isn't grab my phone.
Yeah, so what do you do now? What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
This is the craziest swaps. Okay, I do have my watch on, smartwatch. It's for emergency. Yeah. So like emergency calls gets through, but like whatever. But then like the dumb notifications I don't get and they don't. Right?
That's my dream.
Right?
I want to mute everything. Nice. Oh my gosh.
So, but things that I didn't even think about. So now by my bedside is a few things that I didn't do when I first put the phone in like a different room, but I realized after the fact, need it. One, flashlight.
Oh.
Didn't even think about it.
Yeah, you don't think about that.
But I always grab my phone for a flashlight whenever I needed it for random stuff. Flashlight.
Yeah. Okay.
Normal flashlight. A notebook and a pen. Because
That's awesome.
I'm someone who remembers things late at night when I'm laying in bed, whether it's an idea for something or just like something I need to do the next day. And I would always set reminders on my phone. So now I just write it on
Jot that down.
write it on a notepad.
I love that.
And water, but that's always there.
The 3 great things. Light and water and a notepad.
But it honestly, okay, not that I've been better. I feel like the first few days of doing it, it got me out of bed so much faster because I was like, oh, my phone's in a different room. Let me go check that.
Yeah.
So I think that's a benefit. But also now I'm like, I get up and I go to the bathroom and I wash my face and I check on the kids. And then I'm like, where's my phone? I'm like, oh, it's still on the charger
Awesome.
from last night.
So it's like you're detaching yourself from it. That's really cool. That's so cool.
And you don't realize how attached you are to your phone till the first few days of like trying to not have it. And you're like, even though I knew I just put it on the charger, I was like, where's my, oh, duh.
Like, oh.
And I did that like 6 times the first night.
You're like, my phone.
My phone, where is it?
That's crazy.
It's so funny.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well.
Life changing when I tell you.
I like that you're doing that though. And I think like, yeah, like to some that sounds like such a small thing, but then like to others that's kind of like
That's a big deal.
a really, really big sacrifice that you're making. But the fact that you can already see such massive changes in such a small change is so cool.
Yeah. And like, I'm not going to say it's been completely easy. There's been nights where I'm like, I just want my phone. I'm going to go get my phone. But no, for real, it was a lot easier than I thought.
That's so good.
It's so nice.
I love it.
Okay, I think another thing that is really helpful to just kind of shake things up and get you back into feeling a little better is create anchor moments. I know I do this so often, and it is just creating some tiny little things to look forward to. Whether that literally be watching TV with my family at the end of the day, or if it's like a little bit larger, like after this terrible weather in April, we're going to go to the beach for a week. You know what I mean? Like whether it's large or small, just creating moments to look forward to and to give you that motivation to keep going in the daily life. But again, you have to still focus on today and focus on what you're doing right now. Like I could be focused so much on watching TV tonight that I'm so annoyed with what I'm doing in the day. You know what I mean? It does happen sometimes.
Yeah, totally.
Having stuff to look forward to, but not letting that take over what you're doing.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Like, it's okay to go to bed being like, oh man, when I wake up in the morning, I get to
Do this, yeah.
make my favorite drink.
Yeah.
Like, that's a fun thing.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, another one that I really like is to romanticize your life a little bit because it's fun. So what if your life isn't boring? What if you're just not noticing the moments that make your life really cool? Right?
Oh, that's good.
So what's something small that makes your day better every day? Have you ever changed one tiny thing and it shifted your whole mood? I know for me, that's a really big one.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and then what would make your tomorrows feel like 5% different? Okay. So I'm going to kind of go through each of these. So something small that makes your day better. Can you think of anything? Mine's fun drinks. I like fun drinks. We moved into a house that has a bar. We don't drink or anything. And so now it's like an Italian soda bar and it just brings me actual joy.
I got an espresso for Christmas and like being able to make my own iced lattes.
It's like fancy.
It's fun.
It's so like you're romanticizing your life. You're like, I'm just
a little barista
and
right now.
make my drink and it's fun. Yeah, like that's
It
so
reminds
fun.
me as a kid, I always, whenever we would go do something, whether that be my mom had to go get a haircut or we went to the grocery store, I would always come home and do that job. I don't know if that's a normal kid
so
thing.
like, oh, I cut hair now.
I'm
That's
like today I'm a
cute.
hairdresser. Tomorrow I'm going to be a cashier because we went to the grocery store. Like I just loved doing that.
That's cute.
So I think kind of find things. I can be a barista for an afternoon, invite people over, right? And kind of just have fun with it.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's really cute. Okay. Have you ever changed one tiny thing and it shifted your entire mood?
Always.
Always.
That happens every day.
Every freaking day. I feel like, okay, when you have a kid, like some of the advice that people give you, it's like either get them wet or take them outside if they're having a bad time. Like put them in the bath or take them outside. And I feel like I'm the same way where I'm like, if I'm just having a tough time, I'm like, I either need to like take a shower or like a sadness bath or something, or I just need to go outside for like 5 minutes. Like I'll eat my lunch outside or something, and then it's like, oh, okay, life's fine.
Yep.
Like everything's okay.
I love a good shower.
It like washes everything off. Like
so
like washes the badness off.
Nice.
Yeah. It's like
That's
today was
why-
a bad day, but now it's not.
That's why I'm a nighttime shower person and not a morning shower person.
Get it all off.
Well, because if I was a morning shower person too, I would be rushing because I like sleep. I'm not going to wake up any earlier than I have to. I'm not going to wake up in enough time to slowly shower and listen to my music and do my like I'm not going to do that.
Like wash your hair.
So like nighttime, it doesn't matter. And I love just climbing into bed all clean.
Yeah.
So
it's so fun. I feel like there are specific foods too where if I'm just like having a bad day.
Well, if I can order like food, that
Taco Bell.
really just yes.
Taco Bell. Taco Bell immediately came to my
You
mind.
said that and I'm like, I'm going to Taco Bell.
And I'm like, I need a beef burrito.
I love food.
Yeah. And knowing that like you can have something that you love is fun.
And watching a show
And watching a
that
show.
you love.
Yeah.
Or a new one. I feel like just like throwing a new show into the mix kind of excites me. I did that the other day and I was like, this is new and interesting. But then you get to go back to your old show and you're like, yeah, I love this. And
This
now
is
I know why. Yeah. So,
Yeah, I love that. Okay. And then not to live too much in the future because we don't want to do that. We want to try to stay in the present as much as we possibly can. But I do think there's some power in looking around you today to see what you could do to make tomorrow 5% better.
Oh, 100%.
So I know that like if I do the dishes before I go to bed
Yep.
and I wake up and like my kitchen's clean, like my kitchen, I feel like kitchen is like everyone's home base, right? And so it's like if the kitchen feels clean when you wake up, like that's where you're working from that whole day. Like that's where I'm packing lunches. That's where I'm, you know, like that's the dumping zone for everything. And so if I can kind of keep that clean, I feel like my mental stability
Makes sense.
stays more intact.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have specific things you can think about where it's like, man, if I do this thing, then tomorrow's going to be fine?
Go to sleep.
That's so real.
I'm
Just go to bed on time.
horrible. And by horrible, I mean last night I got 3 hours of sleep.
It's so hard.
Like it's just because nighttime, I'm a night owl, okay? I like staying up late. I like watching TV late and eating snacks and playing video games. But then it ruins the day the next day.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
balance.
Because unfortunately, like, life doesn't care. Like, you still have to get up.
Yeah, like
You
life
still have to do
schedule
things.
doesn't revolve around me wanting to sleep until noon
No.
and stay up until 4 a.m. Like that's not how life works. I can't do that.
And it's hard. I feel like it's a tough time for the night owls.
Yeah.
Yeah. We also need to be kind of honest here because sometimes it's not just a mindset. Like we both agreed that like typically we feel like it's a mindset thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes repetition is actually your life telling you something needs to change.
Yep.
Like, okay, so I wanted to talk about some signs that it's more than just boredom,
Love.
right?
Yeah.
Like, because sometimes it's boredom. Sometimes you need to shake things up. Sometimes it's more than that.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, oh, I need to watch a new TV show. And sometimes it's like, oh, I do need a new job. Like, it's a big deal. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so here are a few signs that it is more than just like, man, my life feels a little boring right now.
Yeah.
So if you feel constant dread, you do not want to wake up, you do not want to get dressed for work, you do not want to brush your teeth, you do not want to get your kids out the door on time because you do not want to go. Dread is not a good thing.
No.
If you feel completely numb, you feel nothing.
Oh, that one's rough.
If you feel like you're not growing in any way,
Yeah.
I think we can both attest, like, there are times where it's like, man, this really sucked and I learned something and that's fine, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you're just like, it's fine, I guess. I learned this thing and I used it later. That's great. If you are just like, I am stagnant in this whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm learning nothing. I'm not growing. I'm not becoming a better person. That's a sign as well.
Yep.
And then the fourth one here is if you are avoiding your life as much as you can instead of living in it. So if you have the opportunity, you go to your bed instead of hanging out with your family, going out with friends. Like if you just can't, those are some signs that like you might need to dig a little deeper. You might need to reach out for some like outside help.
I was going to say, this could be that your life needs to change. This could also be that you have clinical depression.
I'm like, this is signs that like you could be depressed. Like you could, So like get a counselor, get a therapist, talk to a friend, look up resources, like maybe check in with yourself to make sure it's not just like, man, my life is boring and I am sick of doing the same thing every day. Or like, I am not growing. I am not happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that is such an important distinction to make because not all boredom is harmless. Sometimes boredom is the symptom, not the problem. So how do you tell the difference between being bored and being stuck?
Yeah, I think that's a good question. And I think it's really going to be different for everybody. So I know like I have never had the option to just like not get up.
Yeah.
And so like visibly, I'm fine, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm getting up, I'm leaving on time, I'm ready, I'm doing all the things I need to be doing. But inside, like it is constant dread. Like it is absolute numbness. It's like not being present at all. And that's how I can tell is like if I just feel dread, if I just feel like a pit in my stomach when I think about insert whatever it is here that I need to be doing.
Yeah.
That's how I can tell that I'm like, oh, this is more. And I think like I need to make a change versus being bored where I'm just kind of like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But then like I can find it in myself to like go do the thing and then I'm happy I did the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we've talked about this before too, where it's like once it's done, how do you feel after? Because there are things that you do that are really, really, really freaking hard and you're going to hate it.
Yeah.
But then at the end, you're like, oh, I would do that again if I had to.
Yep.
Like that was so worth it. I worked really hard. I hated every step of the way. And like
and
I feel really good about it.
The outcome was worth it. Yeah.
Totally. And then like being stuck would be like, nope, I get up and I go to the same job every day. I hate all my coworkers. I hate my drive to work. I hate the coffee that they serve at my work. I hate this thing. And there is just no joy. And there is no like, oh man, but I did a good job at my job. Or like, man, I just feel really fulfilled.
Yeah, even
in
if
this.
you finished whatever it is, you're like, cool. I
You're
didn't
like,
really care
great.
about
I hated
that.
all of that and I never want to go back.
Yeah.
Like that might be time to like start looking at options. Again, we are not saying walk into your boss and like slap him in the face and like quit your job that day. Don't do that. Come up with a plan first. But like, yeah, like don't play around with your livelihood, but maybe start looking around if you're, you know, not happy in whatever it is.
Yep.
Yeah. Maybe you're a mom, like maybe you hire a nanny one day a week to come in and just sit with your kid and you go take a nap. And that's the freshness that you need.
And that's okay to do.
And that's I did that.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I would work, sometimes I would like watch Netflix. It was great. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. And like it made me feel like I could be a way, way, way better mom on all the other days because I had like the mental capacity to do that.
Yeah.
So if you're listening, thank you. Here are a few questions to kind of sit with, maybe start thinking about to determine whether or not you actually need to make a change or if you just need to start living more intentionally. So where in your life are you on autopilot? And again, some things are good, some things are not good.
Yep.
What are you waiting for that could start right now?
Ooh, I like that one.
That's a tough question to think about.
And why are you waiting?
And why are you waiting? Ooh, that's a good one. What's holding you back? Is it a pinch point? Like it's just something that you're missing? Or is it
scared? Like
Yeah.
fear of failure? Like it's usually that one.
It's usually that one.
Yeah.
Are you bored or are you disconnected?
Yeah.
Whether that's purposeful or not.
Right.
Yeah. And then what would make your life feel more meaningful, not just exciting? Like we're not saying like book a trip every other week unless you just are dying to do that. But what would make your life feel more meaningful? Like what kind of happy routine can you add in to like take away from the boredom a little bit?
Yep. So maybe your life doesn't need to be more exciting. You just need to be more present in it. I know that's true for me.
Same.
So thank you so much for joining us today. If you're enjoying Lighthearted, don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review. It really helps us reach more people who need a little more light in their lives.
And be sure to follow us over on Instagram and TikTok at LightHeartedPod for behind the scenes content and fun clips of our episodes. Also be sure to check out our merch. Everything that we talked about will be linked below in the show notes.
And don't forget to stay lighthearted.